Yo, what is good, Squid Gang? And once again, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You guys are probably clicking on this video like, Squid, dude, what are you doing? What type of videos are you even making now? Well, your boy may or may not have gone through like a kind of a Call of the Wild midlife crisis, as so some would say. And, I have a lot to say today, and I think I figured something out, and it could change Call of the Wild for you for literally the rest of your life. So you might want to stay till the end here today, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe as always. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and holy crap. Okay, there's no males in that herd, but Bighorn. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So as a lot of us can relate lately, since the Peru hype's been burning out and, you know, it's just been kind of the same thing since Peru dropped, Jaguar grind, and then people going back to do another grinds, I've realized that over the last, like, 5 years, and pretty much since Great Ones became a thing, we've been kind of hyper-fixating over the same, in the modern day, it's like 13 animals, but back then, it could have literally been like 3 or 4 animals. Not saying that that's always what people have done and that's what everybody does, but people are doing it, and I think it's ruining gameplay styles for 90% of the community right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At least 90% of my community, I think this could really be affecting your gameplay style, and just your overall gameplay, like, quality and enjoyment. If you're feeling burnt out of Call of the Wild and you just wish there was more to it, besides just competing for Great Ones pretty much at the end of the day, or just only Great One grinding with as good as Great One grinding is, only doing it, but you don't want to go casual hunt, something slow-paced and boring like that, this is the video for you, man. This is the video for you. After a very long conversation with some people in my Discord server the other night, a lot of very experienced players, we all kind of came to realization that not many players realize that every single species in the game has super rares. And if you don't know what a super rare is, maybe you're a little bit of a newer player, or you just don't know, it's a diamond with a rare fur type. So for example, a diamond whitetail that has a piebald fur type, or a melanistic diamond whitetail. Every animal in the game has rare furs and has diamonds. Every animal in the game can be grinded for. Not many players realize, and the players that do realize, don't realize how much more fun super rare grinding will make this game. It brings grinding to other species, even though there's no great one. So that, my friends, is exactly what we're gonna be doing. We are here in Rancho del Arroyo, probably the worst map I could have picked, but it's the only map that I didn't have a Great One grind set up on, to do what I've always wanted to do. We're gonna herd manage and grind for my bighorn sheep. But first of all, the first thing that we're gonna do here in this little series I'm starting a lot of series lately, to the point where I can't even keep up with it, but I do not care whatsoever. I just love making videos and I love playing this game, so you know what? That sucks for me. I'm just gonna have to work a little bit harder than ain't I? The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get a little OP method going here that's just super easy and anyone can sit down here in Rancho and do. Because I think I found one. I think I already found one. I've been on this map for very long. I'm pretty sure I already found one. The only thing that makes me nervous is this lake, but we're gonna talk about all that later. I gotta wait for this stupid bighorn to float in. Once I check the rest of this lake, we'll get into the method and what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. It was pretty much a perfect shot on this guy. 157.68 there, $935. Beautiful double lung from 261 meters with a FL Sporter 303. Something I do want to say real quick is, for the super rare grind, you really don't need to claim the animals. You can technically dirty grind them, because you don't got to worry about a great one respawning. Super rares can spawn off of unclaimed harvest, so you definitely don't need to claim all the animals if you don't want to, but I would always suggest it, because it's going to make you moolah, which is always great to have. You never want to be losing money in this game. You always want to be making money. That's a lesson you learn early off, and a lesson you'll continue to use throughout your whole Call of the Wild career. And just a little side note, almost everything that I'm doing can be applied to any animal in the game besides, like, ducks. You can't really herd manage ducks. So even if you're not interested in the desert bighorn ram specifically, watching what I do, how I read my map, how I set up my zones, how I shoot, what I leave, stuff like that, just by watching that kind of stuff, you can learn a lot. And it will help you in quote-unquote grinding for other species besides just Great One species, which in my genuine and honest opinion, if enough people got into it, could literally upgrade this game to the next level. When you get into it and you sit down and you get focused, like, look at the size of that thing, dude. It really, man, you just start to melt into it. You really do. The game feels good again. It feels fresh. It feels weird because I'm not hunting fallow deer for what? It feels great though, man. Well, a lot of you guys are probably asking yourselves at this point in the video and kind of watching what I've done thus far, Squid, what are you doing in life? First of all, what is your loadout? I mean, what even is this? And second of all, why does it look like you're shooting a bunch of just solo males? Well, first of all, I am shooting solo males. And second of all, this is the FL Sporter 303, which is like, in my opinion, the best gun besides the Malamar 7mm for the Bighorn Rams. Something about this gun, I just don't know what it is. It is just so unexplainably good for the sheep and like goat species. Mountain goats, bighorns, feral goats, etc. It just drops them every time, especially from that 150 meter mark. And that's all I need. It's fully ethical. That is literally the gun I'm running. 5-round bolt action, which is something that's kind of rare in this game, is 5-round bolt actions. Usually only have 4s and 3s. Not too bad on the recoil, and just a ridiculously powerful weapon. Paired up with the Odin scope, this gun is an absolute machine, dude. This setup is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay, Squid Gig. So now for the big question. What are you doing for your bighorn? Well, I'm first of all looking for a very, very simple method that I can make a little guide on just to pump out, because I'm going to try to get a bunch of grinding guides out for, I don't know, maybe someday all the species in the whole game. Right now, I am testing these 2 lakes here, and I think it is working. I've been going for 17 kills with consistent respawns. These 2 lakes here as almost like a home range. I wouldn't say it's a zone trap or a home range, as this lake up here is a jumper. Although it is quite far from these 2 lakes, so it might not be, but I think I've had males jump up here. Either that or it's like a random male that just shows up half the time, but pretty sure that's a jumper lake. And the only thing that makes me nervous about this lake is this bottom lake here, but I haven't had it happen yet, so knock on wood, man. I got a wooden desk that comes in handy. And well, if you guys know anything about the kind of home range setup deal things, really all you gotta do is shoot the males in those highlighted areas, meaning literally just this lake here and this lake here, over and over and over again until whatever you want to spawn spawns. In this case, a super rare of any fur type. I do not care. So they just remodeled the Bighorn Rams here in Rancho Del Arroyo. They actually used to be the normal just Bighorn Rams, or Bighorn Sheep they called them in the game, excuse me. Now we have Rocky Mountain Bighorn Sheep and Desert Bighorn Sheep. And with that came a brand new animal model for the ones here in Rancho, and my gosh, dude, it turned out amazing. I wish we could have got one with some decent horns here. Next decent size 4 we see, we'll have to take a nice long look at them. But man, they are amazing, and their rare fur types are insane. I don't think I have any rare desert bighorn sheep. I don't think I have any rare bighorn in general. Maybe like an albino female or something, if that exists. I think I have an albino level 3 male too, but not anything insane. Not anything insane. They have your Thristic now. They have Leucistic, I think. They have a ton of different rares. Just in general, the ability to, you know, just be spawning them and putting them into my trophy lodge and making it that much more of a wide variety of species inside of there. I like it. I like it a lot. While we're shooting so many at these lakes, I'm literally forgetting where I'm shooting them at, so no idea when we did, but apparently we shot 2 males over here. There's a level 2 laying here. And there's also a level 4. I thought I shot a level 4 earlier. I was like, when did I claim that? Well, we did now. That gives us a way better look at the model, too. Look at that thing. I will say thus far, this really reminds me of over in Quattro with the 1 lake method for roe deer. I think this grind really could be something. This is a fun grind. I will suggest it to you guys. I mean, thus far, it's been pretty easy. I've been doing this for, I don't know, at least 20 hours. All night last night, went to bed, woke up, and continued hunting them this morning, so yeah, it's been working pretty good so far. Knock on wood. Look at that, bro. W's instant respawns at the next lake. That's what I like to see. So the long-term plans with this grind, if this 2-lake method continues to work out, then yeah, probably what I'm going to do is just HM every other lake on the map down and that little chunk on the bottom coast, and just try to get a decent diamond rate at these 2 lakes, and pretty much just do the whole grind off of solos. But if this 2-lake kind of turns into like the roe deer and I get 500 kills in and I'm hating the grind, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand to all the lakes and just kind of do your more traditional 10 zones, HM, everything else. And the zones will have males and females in them and be perfect setup zones. So I don't know, I think this is going to be a wild ride. I'll tell you what, as soon as I get something that I like, I mean, whether it's like a decent size level 4 rare, even a good size level 3 rare if I really like the fur, I'm probably going to move on to other species, and I'm going to HM other species too. Maybe some species that don't have drink times so we can figure some things out on. I want you guys to go let me know down below in the comment section. What species that's not a great one species do you guys want me to do a grind on and herd manage next? just let me know, bro. I'll try to take all the top recommendations from the comments, make a poll, and then just let everyone vote on it. Look at that, dude. 159.83 there from 167 meters with the 303. 100.88 kilos, $957. They don't pay that bad, honestly, man. Yeah, it's not like, I don't know, the red deer or something, but at least we're making something. And here's our other little munchkin that we absolutely decimated once again with the FL Sporter 303, the best gun in the game for the Bighorns. I don't care what anyone says. It is hush dog. I forgot to turn my Call of the Wild audio down for you guys when I was driving that quad. All I have is Wolfer here, barking in my ear when I'm trying to record the video. Dang, look at his goofy eye. Okay guys, well this is my first time checking this, like, what I would consider a jumper lake here, that I've had males at once or twice in a hot minute. And as soon as I spawned into this tent here, as expected, the zone's just immediately spooked. So I'm going to tweak this setup and try to get it set up a little bit more for checking this jumper lake in the future. We're going to go ahead and grab this tent, move it up there to the top of that ravine, maybe get a tripod up there, or honestly maybe more out in that area. Somewhere where we can just see this whole little double lake here, if you will. I don't even know, the little pond. A little area of water. Look at Squid with his big brain. There we go, dude. This is going to make jumping up here to look at this lake so much easier. Might have to run around that corner a little bit just to see down there, but shoot, I'll just put a tent down there. I'm going to go ahead and drop a waypoint on the closest zone, which I think is that one. We're going to run 250 meters away from it, place down our tent, and reset the time. Let's freaking go, dude. This is so nice. It feels fresh. It feels like a new game almost. I like it. I love it a lot. And the fact that there's hundreds of other fresh species for me to hunt. Oh my gosh, man. Why have more people not been doing this, dude? And there we go, guys. A perfect and beautiful setup at this little double lake here. Let's go ahead and get the time reset and shoot ourselves some more rams. Kind of want to run some exteriors soon. Let's do 2 or 3 more rotations and we'll go run some exteriors. It is definitely very important to make sure that you do not have any diamonds in your exteriors, because then you'll never have a good diamond rate. Judging by the 4s that we're spawning in our main zones, though, I don't think we have any diamonds in exteriors. I'll be surprised if there's even a good size level 4. Alright guys, well I just thought it was kind of funny because a minute ago I just shot the male that this level 2... Oh, there's an immediate respawn. Okay, never mind. We're getting immediate respawns now. Holy crap, dude, are you serious? It came back as a level 2, but the male we literally just shot out of this zone, and I say just shot as if that wasn't like 11 hours ago real time, but... I'm back online now and we got immediate respawns, okay? End of the day, that's what happened. We just shot a male from here and, well, I thought it was kind of funny. I was going to show myself shooting the other one that he was paired with before I went and ran this lake and looked for my solos. A yoink? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, I was zeroed wrong. My bad, my bad. All right, maybe this one can pop out for us here. Come on, give me that window. There we go. Well, he gave me the window, and I think I blew it. 2 for 0 for Squid. As always with Squidster Aim, man. As always with Squidster Aim. They'll probably die. Yo, that's melanistic! That is melanistic! No freaking shot! No way! I didn't even realize it was at first. I spotted it and I was just kind of creeping forwards and I thought it was in the shadows. I was like, dude, is that dark? Nah, that is melanistic. That is extremely, extremely dark. That'll be, I think, my first ever rare desert bighorn since the remodel. Oh my goodness gracious, dude, no way. What else do we got? Level 2? Guess I can try to swing over and get him too. This is a respawn at that, at this lake here. You've got to be kidding me right now, man. This method is working. I can't believe that it is, but it definitely is. We've already spawned a rare. Now, it's not a super rare. We're a couple levels down, but oh my god. I just hit my trigger on accident. That's okay, man. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we spawned that. That is crazy. Okay, look at that thing, man. That is definitely melanistic. That's like melanistic, or if there's a fur that's called black or something that I'm unaware of, that's a possibility, but this is the first one I've seen. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for sure. I have 100% never seen a desert bighorn that looks like this. I would assume it's just like a normal bighorn. I think melanistic's possible for that. So without further ado, guys, perfectly at 150. Honestly, I could tuck it right in there, but just wait for him to pick up his head and play it safe. W's? Honestly, I probably should have tried to get that other one. Let me hop up in this tripod and see if I still can. Oh yeah, he's just standing around like nothing even happened. What the heck? He's stuck. Now I feel bad. If we can't just drop him in the place, we might as well, right? But this is at 21 kills, all freaking ready. Hunting pressure really just doesn't even matter from what I can tell so far, because it's getting quite bad, and they're still, knock on wood, they're still respawning, but man, we might have some jumper issues soon. Well, apparently there's another male up in here. Ooh. What's up, Mr. Wattledurr? Would shoot you if I could. Chances you come back is a great one, but apparently there's another male bighorn up here somewhere. Just got a warning call. He's right here, mate. He's over the hill. Is it even worth trying? The wind is so bad. I'm just gonna run up there. Yo, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? You're a little 3. Bam! And honestly, you know what? We might as well make do with what we can and take that whitetail too. Yes! Let's go, bro. That's a success. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Alright, guys. Well, here is our melanistic, at least what I think it is. And man, well, I'm not sure if I killed him or the stick did. What the heck? I've never seen that happen either before. That is insane, man. Yeah, that is definitely a melanistic desert bighorn ram. Oh my goodness, dude. Silver, 130, nothing gigantic by any means, but he's got some nice little horns on him. I mean, yeah, if you just pay attention to the fur, it's not that bad. I've seen worse, man. I have worse. That's not a bad little ram. At least it's a level 3 and not a level 2. I don't know, I was popping a lot of like big 3s and 4s for a while now, actually, and it's kind of just cut off. I don't know what that is. Seems like it's all level 2s. Again, I want to run extras at some point today, but not too sure if I'm going to have time to do that or not. Who knows? See what happens. Oh my freaking god, dude. 210 minimum? Okay, there's no way the score is the same on these things, because a 200 plus bighorn ram, normal bighorn ram at least, is like really difficult to get. It's not really difficult to get, it's just most of the time they won't score 200 plus. And that one's 210 minimum. 34 kills in now. First 5 is on the map. Oh my lord, that is a giant. I can see his curl in between. Oh my gosh, that is nuts. He's pretty much curling into his own vision. What the heck? This zone, it's been ridiculous, dude. That's the best way I can explain to you how this zone behaves. In a 2, he spawned with a level 2. This zone is dangerously consistent. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, is it pet? Yeah, it's 1400. Man, he's gonna run right up to us, dude. Should I shoot him now? I was gonna wait. I don't know, it's the first diamond of the grind, and I am making the first video right now. I guess I'll shoot him, just because he's 210 minimum. I hope that's not like a normal thing for the desert bighorns, although I have a sneaking suspicion that it is. If he gives us, oh yeah, this is gonna work out. No way, dude. He's just gonna walk right to us. Imagine this is like some dilute, or gray, or some random fur type that's rare for them or something. Oh, is he going down, or is he just coming around the... I don't know where they're going. Hold up. Alright, guys, we're back here, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting here thinking a minute. Do I want to stack this? Because, like, this thing, it looks big. Either way, this is a big bighorn. This is gonna do something for HM. Well, I'm not 100% confident that it will, but if I wanted to start HMing, pretty much everywhere that bighorn can be here in Rancho Del Arroyo, besides these 2 lakes that I'm hunting, and this little jumper for whatever reason it exists. I guess I'm gonna shoot it. He's standing there perfect. I want to do it for the video. This is a good way to wrap up the video, man. No freaking way, though, dude. That is insane. Yes. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the curls. This is why I want to grind these things, dude. This feels fresh, dude. This feels enjoyable. Just drop him like that with a heart shot there. Let's freaking go, man. That is what I like to see. Yes. 34 kills. Diamond number 1. W in the chat, boys. Alright, Squid Gang. Here the frick we go. Okay, so 196 is their diamond. Almost 200 is minimum score for diamond for these things. So that's not too crazy, but hey, that's still a nice diamond. Desert bighorn ram, man. A gigantic level 5. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at this thing, man. I can't believe it. 211.62, dude. That is a gigantic bighorn ram. Oh my goodness. Look at the curls on this dude. The texture and the horns, everything about these bighorn rams now is amazing. And I love how the deserts have their own unique set of horns, or so it seems. It might actually be the body model that's smaller in general that makes the horns seem like they're bigger. I don't know. I really don't know. But something about the desert bighorns is very, very unique. And I would say the first non-Great One grind is off to a massive success. Holy crap, guys. Yes, let's freaking go, dude. Well, my Frenchmans, it definitely does not seem like this method is going to be slowing down anytime soon. It is just constant, immediate respawns. And look at the hunting pressure at this lake, dude. The zone just comes back right on top of it, immediately, every single time. It's insane, man. It really is. 2 nice level 3s to wrap up the video, too. And then we're going to be heading back to our trophy lodge to put our 2 absolutely beautiful trophies from today's hunt in the lodge, as always. I'm not too sure if we're going to be in the main lodge or not, but I kind of got an idea, to say the least. Alright, yeah, Squid Gang. Well, here's one of the bighorn we got. Somehow he died and we got him in the flesh there. That just shows you. Hey, bro, you hit him with the 303. They going down. And here's this guy. Nice little 130.03 there with a right lung shot from 261 meters with the FL Sporter 303. And with that, let's go ahead and jump back over to the main lodge. Like I said, I kind of got an idea. No promises if they're going to stay there, excuse me. I would say that today's video was an absolutely massive success, dude. 40 total kills into this grind, and I am loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Every aspect of it. It got me out here on Rancho, dude. This map isn't even fully unlocked for me here on PC. Probably never will be, because I never hunt on it. But hey, now I do. Now I do. Now I do. You gotta admit that. Now I do. Alright, you guys. Well, I kind of got a crazy idea. This albino red deer right here, he has been here for a very, very long time. He's actually one of the trophies, I think, from the every trophy in... What the heck is that map? Tornasheen, Scotland challenge. Beautiful, beautiful red deer. Gonna have to put him on a rock somewhere, seeing how that's like the only species you can put on the rock. And we have yet another diamond desert bighorn ram 211.63 to put on our wall here. And the reason that I wanted to do this out of all places is because right on the other side here, we have yet another desert bighorn sheep. I don't think this was actually a desert bighorn. Shoot, it might have been. For some reason, I think this is a normal bighorn ram that I got off a rancho that changed in my trophy lodge. Either way, it's still dope to have there. And, well, as for our melanistic, not really much I can do here in melanistic corner. Although I would like to have a melanistic here at some point, but you can't really put a bighorn ram there now, can you, Squid? I think we're gonna bring this thing over to my second lodge. I really don't have anywhere to put it in here. Lazaro! Alright, Squid Gang, here we are at the second lodge. I'm pretty sure the whole, like, back chunk of plaques haven't even been customized over to the custom ones yet, so just ignore that. With this being my second main lodge, the Hall of Bears, I really don't come in here much, surprisingly. Let's see. Where do we want to put this melanistic bighorn ram? Well, shoot, guys, I'm pretty sure I don't even have any room in this lodge. Unless I, like, replace it with this tiger or something, but I'm not trying to do that. We gotta go to yet another trophy lodge, my grind lodge. Goodness gracious, that was loud. And I guess, yes, this is a grinded for trophy, so that would make sense to be in here. I just don't really know, where I'm gonna put it. Okay, you know what? The diamond fallow deer kind of get a little bit repetitive here in this trophy lodge. So we'll just have a random melanistic bighorn right there. Why not, bro? Why the frick not? This is a Squidster lodge. Is anything supposed to make sense? W's in the Chattington. And what do we shoot it with? We shot him with the FL Sporter. Let's get the FL Sporter slappington down up there. Oh, never mind. That's a pistol. The FL Sporter 303 Burnish. Yes. Like I said, for those rams and whatnot, the 303 is just the way to go. The gun is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10 gun. It is a little bit underpowered for those bigger animals, I will say. But hey, man, again, for those sheep, rams, you know, things like that, the gun is an absolute freaking tank. But hey, man, I really do appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out with me here today. Thank you guys all so much for being here, dude. I appreciate that more than I could ever have words expressed to you. Like, truly, man. Thank you guys. You guys are the best people on the face of the earth. The fact I'm able to make these videos and you guys are able to watch them and enjoy them and love them means the world to me. And I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So as always, Squid Gang, join the Discord if you guys haven't already. Link down in the description below. Stay tuned till next time. My name is Squid. You're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.